Hello, good evening, and welcome to my first ever edition on Struggles by Koko. It's so good to see you, Mister. Please, can you please introduce yourself? Thank you so much.
Okay, I go by the name Mr. Francis.
Good to meet you, and thank you so much for coming around. It's really a pleasure having you here, and I won't take much of your time, so let's go real quick and hard. So, my first question is, what are your experience, in your day-to-day activities that really made you, focus more on your goals and not, diverting or maybe having anything that is going to hinder you or maybe, take you away from your goals? What are those things that you think anybody can learn from achieving his or her goals as a person?
I'll first of all First of all, you have to start from knowing what you want.
That's right.
Yeah, you have to, first of all, know what you want.
Okay.
Then when you know what you want, then you can talk about focus.
That's fact. Yeah.
Socializing, if you have to. Mm-hmm. Yes, because our people have a saying, a tree does not make a forest.
That's
so
right.
So you have to socialize and mingle as well.
Yeah.
So that's it. When you focus, socialize, then put in your energy, that's it. Consistency. And you have to love what you're doing. So that's just it.
Thank you so much. How has relocation trimmed you, formed you, or, molded you in such a way that you can coexist without the help of anybody, the opinion of other people, and what really makes you happy in life?
I will start by not really relocation, because back then, coming from the streets, you have to be strong.
That's right, because I'm from the streets, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have to be strong.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be really strong. But relocation, at least, it helped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it exposes you to more...
Yeah. That's
more
so
knowledge,
true. Yeah.
more culture,
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. So for me, I would say relocation has taught me a lot more, just like you said, because leaving your comfort zone, leaving your upbringing, where you are from, your roots, and then focusing on a different chapter about your life, it shapes you into so many shades, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to make decisions without seeking the consent of your family, your peers, or people that you've actually looked up to, and try to make them feel like you can do this on your own, So I think I love that. So it's taught me a whole lot too. Thank you so much. So can I ask you this very sincere question?
All right.
Are you in a relationship?
No follow.
Why are you doing this to us? Can you just tell us if you are open to, are you open to any relationship? Are you open to any relationship?
The thing is, relationship part, fuck the relationship part, and this shit no follow.
Okay. What about my people who having fun here, you know what I'm saying? And I just want you to know that we're keeping it real, and we're doing this and we're going to keep doing this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So without wasting much of your time, a quick break, please. I want to showcase my brand. This is this video is sponsored by Hair by Blossom. So please look out for these and patronize us, okay? So in the future, we want to, expose ourselves to more opinions about people, whatever we're not doing right that you feel we should improve more and, focus more on. Please, as you watch our videos on YouTube, please leave your comments there. It really, really, really means a lot to us, and we will appreciate that. Thank you so much. So if I must say, if you ask me what my goals are,
So what are your goals?
You want to know, or because I just chipped in?
No, I wanted to know.
Okay. One of my goals is focusing more on myself.
Okay.
My self-growth, self-happiness,
Why
healing.
yourself? Are you selfish?
I am not selfish.
Why
I'm not selfish, but
yourself?
I'm a goal-getter, and somebody who, if I put my mind into doing a particular thing, I just do it. Most people have this inferiority complex, and their self-esteem is very, very low. You know what I'm saying? And what are your advice that you think that somebody can embark in that can make you open-minded and then, focus more on your goals and achieving them?
First of all, I would say it's just you working on yourself first.
Okay.
Yeah. Realizing who you are.
Yeah.
Know what you're capable of.
Yeah, I think that's very important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Then you can take it from there.
Yes. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
So I must say, I must really acknowledge you for this, your
Thank
new
you
thing you
so
got going on.
much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I love it.
I appreciate
It's
this.
fucking
Thank you.
inspiring.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It means a lot to me, really.
So for what inspired you to go for this length, to this extent?
Okay. That's a very good question. And I'll try to be 100% honest with you. So one day I was just literally lying down and I thought about everything that I've encountered so much and so far in life, And I realized that if I start up a channel where people can also share their life struggles and their ups and their downs, and when you're searching for greener pasture, like I said earlier, you have to leave your comfort zone, you leave your mama and your papa, and you try to do it on your own and win on your own. So it's been inspiring for me because I meet people every day today, and I, see their struggles, and most times, have a chip chat with them and realize that life is really not easy, but you have to be a goal-getter to be able to, forge ahead, so that people can also share their ideas about life. Because it's not all about me. It's not really all about me. I just want people to, there's most people who have a story to tell, but they don't know how to tell it, who to tell it to. Yeah. So opening this channel will give people the zeal to come out and really express themselves and tell us what they've been through and how their making it in life has been in general. And for me, I would say,
So, talking about life, how have your life been? So far?
That's a crazy question.
Though.
Oh, that's a crazy question. It's been very rocky, I'm not gonna lie. And I've had my ups and my downs. I've been to my lowest point where, if truth be told, there are times like I just feel like giving up, because when I see the kind of energy I pour into people, they don't reciprocate. I'm not gonna lie.
Why do you think that?
I know so because I've been in so many situations.
You know so, or you thought so?
I know so for a fact.
Okay.
Because I'm a very intentional person.
All right.
When I like you, I'm very intentional about anything that makes you happy as a person. Regardless if you're a man or a woman or a baby, I am just very intentional. And I like to see people win. I like to see people forge ahead. People have dreams, and then focus on their dreams and get it. Because I'm from a family whereby you have to do this and you have to do it right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my mama, she was, she's a strict woman. So right from coming up, we've always had this intention of getting everything right. Coming from a family where you all are all educationalists, you understand? And you read meaning to things and you pick things and you pick point faults and all that. So being here, I've been very open to people, very, very open to people. But they tend to, turn on me and picture me to people like I'm the bad person. So I've had experiences where people lied about me, say all kind of bullshit about me. But when you come close to me, I'm a very sweet person. I'm a sweet soul, a very, very sweet soul. So I don't believe in competition. I believe in setting up your goals and achieving it and, focus on your goals because I'm a career woman. And a business one at that. So I'm so diverse when it comes to my mind and what I want as a woman.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's it, period. It's been challenging, yeah. It's been challenging. Most times I just sit at home. I cry a whole lot. I talk to my mama.
You're going to cry right now?
Don't make me cry. I talk to, people that I feel that they can give me the best of advice. And I try to merge all of them together. And recently I'm working on a book. It's about my life struggles, my life stories, like what I've been through. and I intend to publish this book. So you all watch out for
You're
it.
a writer too?
Yeah, I'm a writer actually. So I've written stories that have been acted on Nollywood, like Divine Touch Production. I've worked with Divine Touch Production before in the years back, and I've written most of their stories. And I intend to do more. I intend to focus more on my writing and
Okay.
acting and maybe broadcasting, just like this first episode,
Yeah, just
and
like
we'll
what
be
you
doing
did now.
more. Yeah, and my hair business. So that's it. Building an empire for a woman
Yes,
like
sir.
me. Yeah, I deserve that, don't I?
You deserve it.
Thank you so much. So I really want to thank you for coming out here to be on my first ever episode, and not minding your busy schedule, but you made out time for me. This really means a lot to me, and I love you. And I believe that we're going to do great things in the future. Salute.
sir.
Thank you so much.
We have to come out for you, man.
Thank
We
you.
have to.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to my first ever Struggles by Koko. I'm so pleased to have you here. Thanks for making our time out of your busy schedule to come here. I think I would like to know you, and I believe my audience too will want to know you too. Can you please tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Hi everyone, good
Hello,
evening. Thanks
good
for
evening.
bringing me here, Miss
Yeah.
Koko.
Thank you so much.
Thanks to everyone.
Yeah.
My name is Queen, okay, known as Sabina Richter. I'm a beautician and cosmetologist, and then a nursing assistant also.
Wow.
Right, yeah.
Good.
So, a little background about me.
Yeah.
I came to Bahrain in 2018 before COVID. Okay, and a lot happened. But then, yeah, one way or the other, we've been trying so hard to make it in life.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I wrote myself into one school, Nazi. So I was able to get my first certificate from the cosmetologist.
Oh, that's beautiful.
field. Yeah. So my mom also is in Bahrain, so she taught me how to fix nails and lashes. I took
wow.
it somewhere else, and then I started teaching people too. And so I have students as well, yeah.
Wow,
So-
you're doing good things and great things, big things
Thank
too.
you.
I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But financially, it's not fetching money because, Bahrain, working for Africans is like trying to help sisters.
That's
it's
right.
not going to get you anything. But working for Arabs, outsiders, Emiratis, yeah, it gives some money. Yeah, so I just try to switch to the nursing field. And by God's grace, I completed last year, graduated, and then tried to fix myself somewhere again. So I was doing phlebotomy in theater, trying to be a doctor too. So
Okay.
I have other courses that I've been attending. Online courses, the NICO courses, labor courses, yeah. So I'm still a student actually, yeah.
Wow.
Learning and then working at the same time.
I really love you. I mean, you're well profiled, you know what I'm saying? For a woman of your age and an African woman as a girl child to be these, focus in a particular skills, it's really overwhelming for me. I really appreciate you. Yeah, and I love the fact that you are a career woman, because I love career women. I have a thing for career women. Like, you should have something you are doing, which is very good, because that's what you're going to fall back to, regardless of what you have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, would you mind if I ask where you're from, and are you in a relationship too? Are you seeing somebody?
Okay, yeah, I'm from Ghana. I'm
Oh, okay.
just 26 years of age.
You are such a baby.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I just want to make my own money actually. So I
And you're
stepped in
making
very
it,
early.
baby girl. You're doing good for yourself.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, so I want to ask you a very personal question, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Yeah, so if I were to ask you, like, as a career woman, what would you, advise other people, other girls' child out there, to focus more on as an individual, as a woman, if you want to make a name or, have a name for yourself as a woman, not just, depending on a man and then focused on a man. What are those things that you feel?
It's not hard.
I love that. Woo.
It's not hard.
Okay.
We living in the olden times.
Yeah.
Feels like, okay, we cannot make it as women without men. But I would say it's not hard. First, get your self-confidence. Be a woman
So
without
true.
a man.
Yeah.
Build yourself to a place where, let's say you're 29,
Yeah.
past 26,
Yeah.
28, make your own money.
Were
and
you
then
asking about my
settle.
age, though?
No.
Don't do that.
I
Okay.
didn't. So get to a stage where you know you are an adult,
Yeah.
not still a teen. Okay?
Yeah.
There, men will not tell you what to do with your life.
Yeah.
But the moment you try to depend on a man,
Yeah.
rush into marriage, rush into a relationship, trust me, you're going to fall and things will be very slow to you.
Right.
From my own experience, I would say, be a woman, get your money, make
Yeah.
it, hit 30,
Yeah.
and then enjoy all the roses in life first. Because
Wow.
without that, you will regret. I'm very young, but I still regret a lot.
No, you have
So-
nothing to regret. You're such a baby.
Yeah, because I started very early.
Which is
Yes.
good. And that's why
So-
you have the self-confidence, which is very admirable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Sometimes you feel like there are some friends, there are some things, there are some relationships you never went into it till you hit some age.
Yeah.
But then again, I feel like those things make us who we are today.
Yes.
And it makes us strong.
Yes.
So yeah, personally, I would say to the girls out there, anyone, work on yourself first.
Yeah.
Build your self-confidence. Get to where you want to get, and don't forget to pray. That's it.
Oh my gosh, she's a Jesus baby. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, thank you so much for that question, for that answer. I must say I'm enjoying my time with you once again. Thank you so much. Before we forge ahead, I want to introduce my brand to you again. This is Hair by Blossom, and this talk show is sponsored by this. So please check it out and then make sure you patronize us. We love you. Okay, can I go more extra with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are those things that infuse fears in you that you don't want to fail, you just want to, keep winning and forging ahead in your day-to-day activities as a woman and a career one at that?
A very necessary question.
Yeah.
You know, we all have different backgrounds.
Yeah.
And I might say, personally, from where I come from, women are looked down upon.
Yeah.
So I see my mom trying to make life since I was a child. And I said to myself, whether it's generational curses, whether
No. I think
whatever,
I agree that no. It's not generational.
but
curse.
I want to break it, regardless of what it is.
You've broken it already, baby girl.
Thank you.
Please don't mind me. Just
No.
forge ahead. Yeah.
Whatever it is, I don't care, but I feel like I will make it to the top.
No, you there already.
And I like to look up to people who have already made it. Not about physically getting money, financially stable, no, but I see people who have the ability to wake up the young ones.
So true.
The moment
Wow.
I see someone like
Fantastic.
Jackie Appiah, Yvonne Nelson, Uche Mutana,
Okay.
I just look
So
at them
should
like,
I guess like those are your role models?
let's say, I don't really have a role model.
Okay.
Because I want to be a role model to myself.
Okay. I love that. Jesus, you are so self-efficient. I love that. Yeah.
So I see women like that with self-esteem, very high, and people still talk down on them.
Yeah.
So what I would say is, don't listen to people. You see the word, what about what people will
But
say?
that is what this country is all about. Everybody talks and
No.
they just take your issues to people, and even the ones that you don't do, they just say you do them.
Okay.
It's
the
crazy.
reality is, whether you sip this water and leave the bottle here, you don't sip it and leave the bottle here. The moment we get up, they will just dump it in the
And be
garbage.
like, you did it there.
Yes.
You put the thing in the trash.
I don't even care. So far as it doesn't get into, and even if it gets into my head, I
Most
don't
times
care.
it does get into you because you most times get depressed about some certain things.
Can I just breathe in, out, and say it is what it is, and move on?
It is what it is, baby.
Because at the end of the day, you will not feed me, he will not feed me.
Okay.
No one is going to feed me.
Yeah.
I have to strive harder. So you say it, okay, I heard it. It is what it is. I'll just move ahead. That's all.
I love that. Okay, I'll ask you one last question. This question is very intense though. So can we just make a toast first?
Okay.
Cheers, baby. Thanks for coming. Yeah. So my last question for you is what are your anxieties, like your common fears, okay?
Okay.
As a nurse and as a beautician or teacher, who have so many subordinates under her or under you. What are those things that your common fear, things that you think that, oh, if I do this, I might fail in some certain way and people will look up to me, will also, intend to fail because I have given up on myself. So what are those your common fears, your anxieties, things that you don't want to see yourself go down because you have a lot of people looking out to you or looking up to you as a person?
Okay, first of all, financial instability. when you are not financially sustained,
Yeah.
there are certain things you can't do and you cannot reach some goals in life. Let's say, for instance, I brought up my own brand a few months ago,
Oh, good.
Lashed by Nails.
What's that again, please? Are you on TikTok or
Yeah.
Instagram?
I have,
or where?
yeah.
Okay, can you please call your
Yeah.
handle out?
Beauty by Queen.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Please
It's
look
on
out for her,
TikTok,
okay?
yeah. Okay. So I have my classes and everything ongoing there, physically and then online classes.
Hold on 1 minute. So if you are in Bahrain and you want to learn or have a hand job or you want to have something to do, please look out for, baby, please call your name again.
Beauty by Queen.
Please look out for Beauty by Queen and go and learn something. It's good to have something doing as a woman. It is good for you to have something that you are known for and specialized in. Thank you.
Okay.
Go on, baby.
So my class was very affordable. I tried to make my brand, which was, if it's lashes, it's called Lashed by Queen and
Okay.
Nailed by Queen,
Yeah.
the nails. I'm mainly based on nails and lashes because I feel like art is nature. I love to be active and
Yeah.
create more things. Then there was this point where I wasn't financially stable.
I've been in that place
Yeah.
too, baby.
So I couldn't take it anywhere. I got stuck somewhere and then I
Yeah.
stopped it. But my class is ongoing actually. Like each night I have a class, each
Okay.
evening I have a class. On my off days I have a class.
Oh, God.
If I have time, I have a class. Like
Do you actually have time for yourself, though?
for now I'm still less than 30. I don't need to have time for myself. When
You
I
just
make
have
money,
to.
I'll have time for myself.
You know, one thing about you, I love the fact that you're very intentional because I like intentional people because I am very intentional too.
Thank you.
You know, I love the fact that you have a vision, you have a purpose, which so many people at your age don't have. Most of them lack self-confidence. Their self-esteem is very, very extremely low. So they like to be, under people who give them guidance. So I'll tell you something real quick and then we'll get back to you, okay?
Okay.
So I've been in a situation whereby people be like, oh, I have this figure, or I don't know how to put it, and they seek advice from them. You know, one thing I tell myself and everybody, I believe everybody out there knows, is you only know yourself.
Yeah.
So anybody that comes to you or you go to them, you're either taking or you're giving.
Yeah.
Emotionally, spiritually, or otherwise. You understand what I'm saying? And most people just come to you because they want to know you. They want to know your weakness. They want to know how you've been doing, how life has been with you, how you take and handle situation. And they emphasize on the fact that you are either weak-minded or you are a fierce person. Do you understand? And so why I'm saying that is because I've been in so many situationships whereby people kind of tag me, this is me, and I know who I am because I'm not who you think I am. I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? So I like the fact that you are very, very, very focused, because there was a time in my life that I wasn't focused actually. I was just, tied down on making everybody around me happy. And then that didn't really end well. It gave me a bad name. I've had failed investment through people who have, in the past been my friends and mastermind my failure to my investments. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
And up to date, I can tell you for a fact, I'll tell you for free, that they are still digging hard to make sure that I fail and I'm not focused. And that's the reason why, this is another reason why I started this talk show, because I feel like there are a lot of people who are in my place and they're trying to voice out, but their voice is low. I just want you all to realize and know that this platform is open for everybody who has something to say. If you think like your voice is not loud enough, this is where you can tell your story for free and let the world know you for who you are. Do you understand? You cannot let nobody whatsoever dictate or tell you who you are as a person, because you know what you're looking for in life. You know what your goals are. So if you're not distracted, you are winning as a goal getter. So it boils down to you, what you are saying about your anxieties of not letting people fail, especially your students and your patients as a nurse and as a nail tech?
Sometimes I would say lack of self-confidence, and we mistaken that for respect.
That's right.
The moment I try to respect someone, whether older than me or not, higher than me in class or not, the moment you try to respect the person,
Yeah.
they underestimate you.
That's
they
right.
look down on you. If you don't have self-confidence, trust me, you will not make it in life. And these
Fact.
things are the anxieties we face.
Yes.
These are our fears.
Yeah.
It's even my fear
Our
because
biggest fear.
exactly.
Yeah.
I would try so much to respect someone, and at the end of the day, they'd be like, "Oh, she's lower."
Okay, so that's how people are. They try to make you, look goes low and stoop lower than the extent you have reduced yourself to associate with them as a person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that takes us to where you don't have to be down because of what people say. How they
Fact.
see you. The fact is, God is not human. Human are not God.
That's right.
You just try to
I'll give you a round of applause for that. Thank you.
do your own thing, pray without ceasing,
Yeah.
trust in you. And then I think all these fears are going to be backfired, backslided. I don't know how to put it, but you
Yeah.
can conquer it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
for
true.
me, these things really weighed me down. But I said to myself weeks ago, like, I'm standing on my toes. I can make it. I will make it. And then I have to make it, actually.
Fact.
So yeah, that is it.
We all have to make it. So I just want to say thank you so much. And before you run out, is there anything you want to tell our friends or our colleagues or your students or me or my subscribers or people watching out there? You have any advice for them or something? Do you have anything to tell them?
Something very small.
Okay.
So I would say, do not give up. People would always say what they want to say. You would face a lot of challenges in life.
Yeah.
But my sister, don't give up.
All my sisters don't give up. That's what's up. Thank you once again. Okay, and this is a wrap for this season. I just want you all to stay tuned and stay blessed. And if you have a story that you want to share and you want your voice to be heard, please don't fail to contact us. And if there are any critics or anything you want us to emphasize more on, or chip in more on, please send your views and then let us know your opinion about this. And thank you so much. I love you all. Once again, this is Blossom Willie, aka Cocolette, aka Beautiful Heart, aka Hair by Blossom. And thank you for staying with us. We love you. Thank you.
you.
Yeah, this is the official sponsor of this show. Thank you so much.